Here's how to track videos on your WordPress website using Google Analytics and Goal Tracker. In this video, I will walk you through tracking YouTube, Vimeo, or self-hosted media files on your WordPress website. And then we will go over the Google Analytics dashboard and understand how to create dashboards that will view the data, which is not entirely straightforward. Okay, so you have a page with a few videos on it that you want to track with Google Analytics. So the best way to do that with Goal Tracker for Google Analytics is to go to the Plugins Video Tracking tab and then enable the option that you want. In this case, these are YouTube videos that I embedded on the website. I'll just enable that. You can also do the same for Vimeo videos or self-hosted media files. These are videos that you uploaded. I'll just click Save. And then head over back to the website, click refresh, and that's it. We're tracking. Now to test this, all I have to do is click play on this video and then head over to the real-time dashboard in Google Analytics and wait for these events. So I'll scroll down to see the video start event. This is what you're looking for. It may take a few seconds to show up there. So I'll click the video start. You'll be able to see the pages, the video title, and all sorts of information that we're collecting in this case. In this video, we will be covering the video start and video complete events. Okay, so now that this is working and we know tracking is enabled on our website, we can go and try to figure out how to work with this data, right? Because setting this up and this real-time dashboard is not giving us all the information we need. So the first thing that we need to know is that for creating reports, we actually have to wait about 24 hours before these events will show on the Google Analytics reports. So we need some patience. But once we do have the events, the way to actually view these reports is to create one. There's no built-in report for videos. So let's head over to the Explore screen and create a blank exploration, a blank report. Don't forget to name your report. That's the first thing we want to do. So let's call it video report. And then there are a few things we need to do here. So every event that we send has the event name, and then it has dimensions and metrics associated with it. So you'll figure out these what they mean as we go along. I think it will be more apparent what the difference is between dimensions and metrics. So to create the report, the first thing we need to do is select the dimensions that we want. So the first one is event name. You can just search it here and have it here. And then I want the video title as well. And then I want the page title. Okay, that could come handy. Okay, I'll click import, and these are the dimensions we want to import. Next, I will go with metrics. Metrics, I'll just use the event count. Okay, you have event count and then event count per user. I'll just import event count. I'll explain the difference later. Okay, so I imported these dimensions and metric. And now I can create a report. So in this case, I want to create a report that shows me the events for different videos. So I'll just drop the video title to the rows. Then I'll scroll down and drag the event count to the values. Sorry. Okay, so we have a report. And then we want to use the event name to filter out events that are not actually necessary. So let's do this, and I'll grab the event name, put it in the filters, and then I want to filter for events that begin with video underscore, because all of our video related events start with begin with video and underscore. So I'll click apply. But this just gives us the event count, how many events were sent, but not the type. So for that, we can also drag the event name to the column here. Okay, so this becomes very interesting, right? Because we can tell how many people are actually starting to watch each video and how many people complete viewing the video. So in this case, and that's very interesting, the first video had 14 people clicking on play, and then only 3 of them completed watching the video. So this is an interesting metric. I can add more things. So for example, I can add the page title to the column, which is a bit weird, but this gives me an understanding of where these videos are being played. Okay, the event. So we have a different video here on a different page, and we can see how many people actually viewed that. We can do something else that is very interesting. So we can, let's get rid of the page title. Remember the event count. So we can also do an event count per user. That's an interesting metric. So instead of event count in the values, we'll drag the event count per user. And now we can see how many videos a certain user actually watches. These are stats related to that specific user, how many times he watched each video. So that could be very interesting as well, to see how much content a specific user consumes. Okay, so this is basically the report. Once you create it, it will be saved under explorations. You'll be able to come back to it. Note that you can change the date range, or you can, of course, name this table. You can create charts, but this is pretty much the basics, right? I wanted you to have the tools to actually view the data now that you're tracking it. In the next video, we will look at other more interesting use cases. We will be looking at different aspects of video tracking. We'll also have video progress. We'll try to understand how to use this information to understand conversions, for example. So how does one segment of people who actually completed watching a video convert as opposed to people who have not watched a video? Could be for a specific video or just for videos in general. So stay tuned for the next video. And for now, if you want to use this tracking for video, go ahead, download Goal Tracker for Google Analytics, enable it, and view your events.